Hi, my name is Roo. I'm a second year at UCLA, and I'm here to show you around my Plaza Triple in Rieber Vista. So I'm a second year here at UCLA, but last year I lived in a classic triple in Hedrick Hall. One of the biggest differences between the classic dorms and the Plaza dorms is the amount of space you get. These are a lot bigger rooms than you would get in a classic. It's a little more cozy in a classic triple or double. And one of the things a lot of people have trouble with when it comes to triples is how to divide up the space. There's 3 beds, so there's 1 loft and then there's a bunk bed. There's 3 desks and there's 2 big closets and 1 sort of mini closet. And then you get 2 dressers with 3 drawers, so that's 6 drawers total. So there's a good amount of storage space. It's not as intuitive to divide up between 3 people. Some people like to have it where the person who has the loft bed also gets the smaller closet and the desk that's sort of tucked away under the loft, so they get like an entire side of the room. And some people like to do it where whoever has the bunk gets the smaller closet and the desk under the loft, so kind of like getting the entire bottom dimension of the room. So that's what my roommates and I did. I get the bottom bunk, very nice, and I also have this desk and this closet. I also got to get a small portion of their large closet space and this dresser just to make up for the fact that I had the smallest closet. It's really up to you and your roommates depending on who has what preferences, who brings how much stuff, but there's lots of different ways you can divide up the space, but we'll get more into that later. The other big difference between Plaza-style dorms and Classics and Deluxes is that Classics and Deluxes will usually have a communal bathroom, but Plazas have their own bathroom. So I live in what's called a Plaza shared bathroom, which means our room is connected to another room by the bathroom, which kind of functions as like a tunnel to the other room is how I see it. The shared bathroom plazas are the most common, but there's also private bathroom plazas where it's just one room of 2 or 3 people and they'll have their own bathroom, which is usually on the smaller side. So let's go in, let's see what we're working with. All right, so the bathroom basics of a shared bathroom is that the toilet and the shower are separate, so you don't have to worry about coordinating your bio breaks with when your suite mate needs to shower. Communal bathrooms are cleaned every day, but these bathrooms are cleaned once a week. Just make sure you figure out in the first couple weeks what time the cleaners are coming, because they'll usually come around the same time every week, so it's good to know just to prepare around that. This is the toilet. Beautiful. You know what a toilet looks like. I'm not gonna open it. And this is a shower. So you have 2 towel racks, something to hang, a bathrobe. We keep a bath mat because it can get kind of gross if everyone's just dripping everywhere all the time. Pretty standard shower. There's some space to keep your soaps and everything. One thing that's nice about the shared or private bathrooms that you get in the Plaza is that you get a little more storage than you would in a communal, so you don't necessarily have to bring a shower caddy. There is space to have carts with all your toiletries. You can keep your towels and everything on the racks in the bathroom, and obviously there's the space on the sink. We keep our cleaning products underneath the sink, and my favorite part is that the vanity mirrors open up and you can keep all your skincare, if you're fancy like that, over here. So it's just really nice to not have to be carrying that around every time you need to go to the bathroom. One thing to remember is if you have stuff out on the sinks or out around the floor area, make sure you clean that up or take it back into your room before the cleaners come, because otherwise your room might not get cleaned because it'll be too cluttered. Oh my God, I didn't do that. Now we'll go into more of a detailed tour on how I use the space and how I've set up my parts of the dorm. Here we have the chore chart. Notice how we just have 2 chores, vacuuming and trash, because there isn't much else you need to do. There's 2 trash bins in every room. You'll usually have a trash bin and a recycling bin. If you have food waste or any bigger things, there'll usually be a trash bin in the floor lounges, and our floor has a separate trash room as well. It is really not advised to let food waste hang out in your own room because it gets smelly. Another feature of the plazas is that they have AC. So this is our AC system. It was a little difficult to figure out at first, but we got the hang of it, and you know, that's definitely nice when it gets super hot. We have very precariously balanced all of our suitcases up here, and I do worry that any minute it might take us out. But so far it's worked, and it's it's been like 6 months, so I feel like we're good. All right, so this is my desk area. There is a shelf on the top, which is cute. A lot of people I've seen have actually just taken this shelf part off and put it somewhere else for different storage, so that's also an option. I have everything plugged into an extension cord over here, and this is like my big pro tip. Each room will have anywhere from 8 to 12 outlets, but there's no guarantee that these outlets are gonna be accessible. This one is actually like behind the bed, and we had to move the entire thing out to get to it. And we just put this up with command strips, and you can get these at pretty much any hardware store. So that is definitely an essential for dorm living. This is a little cat embroidery thing that my mom made for me. I just keep my cameras, some of my music equipment, my notebooks and stuff here. It's just kind of a good home base. You get like a nice sliding out drawer for easy access. And then this and this is mostly stationary. My second drawer is my snack drawer for anything that doesn't go in the fridge. And then my bottom drawer is my medicine cabinet and like anything health related. Cannot stress enough, bring medicine before the freshman flu gets you, before you get dorm disease, whatever you want to call it. You're living with a lot of college students. You will get sick, so it's just good to be prepared. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of medicine in here, so can't recommend enough to bring that with you. Right next to the dresser, we have the university micro fridge, which is a cutesy little portmanteau of microwave and fridge. Brita is crucial. We haven't used ours in a minute because we haven't replaced the filter, so it's probably not safe to use ours, but get a Brita, stay on top of the filter. So this is my dresser area. This is a catastrophe right now, but I have these little containers for some of my makeup and other daily toiletry stuff. I hang my jewelry on this, which I think you can get a lot of them on Amazon or any kind of home decor sites. The one thing that I'm proud of, I think this is a life hack way to keep your jewelry. I'm not the first person to come up with this. We got this embroidery loom for literally $3, and then I just put all my earrings, I stick them through. I keep them back here. That is my favorite way of keeping my earrings, and they don't fall out. I was really worried about bringing instruments because I play a lot of music in my free time, but there actually ended up being a lot of space. I keep my guitar right here. Behind over there, I have my bass and my MIDI keyboard. And under the desk, I have my amp for my bass. So just like if you have hobbies that have equipment that take up a lot of space, there will be a ton of like little nooks and crannies in your dorms to put them if it's not an excessive amount. So I was definitely worried coming in, but I very quickly found out that I was good. So moving on to what for me was also a really pressing concern was where I was gonna keep my clothes. So I have these 3 dresser drawers. I keep my t-shirts, loungewear, sweatpants type of things up in here. I keep any jeans and denim in this one. And in my third drawer at the bottom is where I keep my socks, my underwear, and all those sorts of tinier little clothing items. And I got little cubby dividers for them. My other clothes that I hang up, I keep most of them in this closet. I cannot recommend enough getting a second hanger. You can look for these on pretty much any website if you look up like a double hanger. It's adjustable, so at the bottom I can hang some smaller tops or skirts and things, which is really made it so that not everything feels like it's all cramped at a horizontal. So that's added a lot more storage space for me personally. The last place where I keep my clothes, my roommate very graciously allowed me to have a portion of her closet space, but I have just this cubby hanger, which you can see I haven't even fully used yet, so I still have a lot of space. There's a lot of things you can get online, on Amazon, pretty much anywhere that will increase the closet space you have or help you use it more creatively or more efficiently. So if you're worried that you're not gonna have enough space, you definitely are, you'll be fine. Last but not least, my bed. This is my safe space. I love these bottom bunk curtains. People always say one of the cons of being on the bottom bunk is that everyone will always sit on your bed. Not if you have bunk bed curtains. I didn't think this was gonna work out, but I did this just by getting a shower rod that was adjustable. And I got these curtains off Etsy, but they sell a lot of mini curtains for smaller windows pretty much anywhere, and I love it. It makes for a very nice and cozy sleeping environment. Over here, I keep my bathrobe up with a command strip. My laundry hamper is just right here. And this is my general bed space. Pretty cute. I wouldn't recommend white sheets. That was a mistake I made that I will not be repeating next year, but you know, you live and you learn. It looks cute right now. Oh my God, and check this out. This looks a lot cooler at night, but I love it. It makes my space really comfortable. So does my decor I have back here, which isn't fully finished yet, but we'll get there. One note about putting decor up on these walls. Some of the walls are specifically made for push pins. If you're trying to push stuff up and not have the push pins coming out, tape is not your friend. Definitely hang things up with command strips. But, so this is my space. Okay, so that has been a tour of my Plaza Triple in Rieber Vista. Hope this was helpful, and just know that if you end up with a Plaza Triple, you are gonna have a great time. Bye, see you next time.